something for folks to ponder. I've heard a lot from people about how this holiday season doesn't seem like it's the holidays, and things came up very quickly, and a variety of different kind of perspectives on how um, the holiday season seems different, and that it's not actually happening. And what I've been holding on to and kind of paying a lot of attention to, I have some dry skin going on. It's not just a COVID thing. um, Paying a lot of attention to is the literal things that that I've connected to the holiday season. And sometimes when I think about this sense that it's not actually happening, what's not happening is those things. But it doesn't mean that the actual holiday season is happening. I mean, obviously the dates are passing by, the dates are arriving and leaving. So this holiday season, as it's brought to us by the calendar, is in fact happening. But those things that I've associated with what it means to be having holidays or Christmas or whatever it happens to be, may or may not be part of it because of literally what's going on in the world right now. And so what I've done is I kind of pared it down to, what does this time really mean to me? What are the really powerful, important things about in the context of the things that I can control that this holiday season is about? And what that has allowed me to do is kind of come to this place of, oh, okay, so yeah, it is happening, and the really basic important stuff is actually possible. And it's like the Grinch that stole Christmas. It's that story where the Who's in Whoville lose all the presents, and they lose all the glitter, and they lose all the stuff that supposedly Christmas is about. But everybody knows the end of the, well, I don't know. You may not know the end of the story. The end of the story is that ultimately their connection to each other, their ability to sing a song, is what makes the holiday what it is. And the cool thing about that idea is that literally that is something that's almost completely in my control. I'm thinking about that as far, like if you do have COVID and you can't catch your breath, then singing would be difficult. But you can have a song in your heart, or you can think about a song, or but it's this paring back to the specific things that we associate with whatever is going on in our lives, and refusing to take up the position that if every single thing that I'm used to having associated with this time in my life isn't here, then it's not happening, or I can't actually have any kind of contentment, or I can't be okay with what's going on. Refusing to take up that position allows me to go, oh, well, so then actually, what is this time about for me? And what does really matter about what's going on right now? And in the context of those things that I can control, what is available to me? Because really, once I go there, it's like there's lots of stuff available to me in the context of the things that I can control, what this season is about. Because for me, really, what this season is about, it's about light. It's about the light that is within us, within each and every one of us, that we are born with. That when we manifest, we become who we are supposed to be in the context of this larger culture, and we fill that role that is absolutely essential and unique to each and every one of us. Nobody can be who you are, and it's extremely important. There's a lot of philosophical ideas about this notion. Indra's net is one, but this idea that we are extremely valuable just simply by being who we are. We don't have to have the trappings. We don't have to have the right clothes. We don't have to have the right this, the right that. It's just about who we are in those moments when we're handing something over to somebody because they need it, or when we're available to someone just because they called, or whatever it happens to be that we offer just by being who we are. That's what this season is about for me. And I really think, to go down the Christian road, that's what Jesus was talking about. You are the light of the world. Don't hide your light under a bushel. It comes up over and over and over again. We're all children of God. There's never this, no, totally, there's one person who's actually the most important person, and we got to make sure that we do whatever they say. There's not a lot of that going on. It's all about, keeps coming back to, treat others the way you want to be treated. And these actions that we can take to kind of manifest this way of being in a world. I mean, treating others the way I want to be treated, I can totally do that. There's not really a time when I can't do that. And so that's easy, or it's not easy, but it's simple. It can be really hard, but it's a simple idea that I can take up whenever I want to. So those are the sorts of things that I think about in the context of this season. And those are things that are in my control. Those are things that wearing a mask isn't going to change. Those are things that COVID flying around isn't going to change. Those are things that I can do wherever I am with whoever I'm with. So something to think about for today. That's what's next with Dr. Joel. And I'll be back next time with whatever I'm going to be talking about then. Hope everybody has a great holiday